Walk on the road. Walk right side, safe. Walk left side, safe. Walk middle. Sooner or later, get the squish, just like grape.
It is really going to take me a little while to get used to this Streamlabs thing. Like, goodness, it's just figuring out how to get the clip, the intro, like the 30-second countdown, which I no longer really have on this. I have to do it all, you know, I don't know. I'm still figuring it out, and I'm using you guys as the test subject. I can do it. I'm allowed to do it. Now I can't find my freaking videos at where I put them at because I selected the option to show the 30-second countdown, and I don't see it. Now I can't see my other videos. This is stupid. It's absolutely stupid. Why did I let Dark talk me to do Talk Studio? Of all the things. And if I click hide, it hides all the other videos. Where the heck is my videos at? Where are my intros at? Oh, damn it. And I'm supposed to start the stream too. Oh, wait, I'm already live. Look at that. I'm already live. Oh, I'm already boomering this really badly. Where the hell is my other intros at? Damn. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Uploaded. There we go. I figured it out finally. Sorry. Wait. Hold on. All clips, right? If I click all clip, what about uploaded? Don't tell me I don't have it. Yeah, give me all my clips that I uploaded. Where the heck is it? Don't tell me it's not there. This is don't tell me it's there. Not there. I uploaded all my clips. Where are my clips? Ugh. I hate Talk Studio. Shit, I might have to just change to a different software next month. This is ridiculous. Yes, you're hearing me Spurg right now because all my clips that I uploaded, now they're gone. They're all freaking gone. This is stupid. Hold on. I'm going to upload a clip right now. Let's see if it shows. Because it's supposed to be there. It really is. And I'm supposed to start with my my clips, my intros. Meanwhile, you guys in the chat are there. I see Lorenzo Sleekstack in the chat, Massive Panda in the chat. As you guys are hearing me spurg out over where my videos are at. Yeah, where they all go? Like I uploaded the one I just uploaded right now. It's not even showing. Let me go to all clips. No. Let me go to stock. No. Let me go to uploaded. Let me go to hold on. Maybe yeah, if I click on upload, it's supposed to show my clips. Oh, this is so stupid. Like I'm almost ready to freaking end the stream. This is so stupid. Like this is so dumb. All I did was click on the option to show the 30-second countdown, and it hid all my videos. Even the one that I just uploaded, it just hid it. Like, this is so stupid. It is stupid, KSS. Yes, it is. It's absolutely stupid. It is really dumb. I hate Talk Studio. You know what? I'm gonna have to look into another option because this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is so stupid. It's ugh. I'm not gonna have any clips. Not gonna be all intros or nothing. And the one I just uploaded, like, dude, where's my videos at? Holy shit! Where did it all go? I had it all with me. Okay, let me see. Maybe if I try this. Okay, click on longer, and let's see. Oh, if I click all, no, it's still not showing. This is where is all my clips at? Oh, there we go. There we go. I found it. Oh, this is so stupid. This is really dumb. You guys heard me spurg for like 5 minutes trying to figure out where the stupid No, I'm not dumb, Cass says the Talk Studio thing is dumb. I did have hair once, and you're doxing my face, and I'm having reported. I'm having reported, Jabba, and you know what? This is for you. Create you to imagine it. Why are you still here? Why isn't it banned? Why are my mods letting these trolls come in and harass me? I know I'm live. I was trying to find my clips because the stupid Talk Studio did something to hide all my video clips. It's dumb. But you know what? You wouldn't have it any other way, right? Of course not. So, you know the drill. You know the drill. If you're watching this on the replay, I play a couple intros, then a song, and then I go right into the stream. For those of you that are watching live, endure this. Oh, wait, where's the clip? There it is.
You stole my heart, you intercepted it. Now you're gone, have to accept it. Did I meet your mom too soon? Or did I do what I always do? Yeah, we made it to the 50, and then you kissed me. We made it to the 40, a new love story. We made it to the 30, and you did me dirty right then. You put the end in tight end, and as I touched down, just like you in a game, I'm in another town, and nothing feels the same. Wish I could go back when we met that day. Oh, whoa, and throw a flag on the play.
No KSS, they will not win. I have won. Carbon Dioxide wants his D word and he wants it now. That's so awful. That's an awful thing to say. JAV Styler. Hail JAV. Welcome to the chat. KS says these trolls are mods. Semantics. Semantics. It's all semantics. Linkovich says this is probably internet come from getting all the super wrenches removed on Raptors. I was timed out on Raptors. The super mods overstepped their boundaries, and I cried for justice, and justice was given. So maybe super mods shouldn't be timing up important POC. Like me, I'm an important POC. I'm absolutely important POC. Totally important POC. So with that being said, you know what time it is. It's time to give a shout out to all my queens in the house.
If all of the kings had their queens on the throne, we would pop champagne and raise a toast.
So waiting
to all of the queens who are fighting alone, baby, you're not dancing on your own.
Let's go.
Without me, you wanna, but you get na. Think it's funny, but honey, can't run the show on your own. I can feel my body shake. There's only so much I can take. I'll show you how a real queen behaves. No damsel in distress, don't need to save me. Once I stop breathing fire, you can't tame me. And you might think I'm weak without a sword, but if I had one, it'd be bigger than yours. If all of the kings had their queens on the throne, we would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own.
She's the queen and I'm just lucky to get close to the throne. I'm not worthy, but she's taking me home. Yeah. No damsel in distress, don't need to save her. She's a goddess, I would never try to change her. She knows she got my world inside of her palm, but she can have whatever she wants.
All of the kings had their queens on the throne. We would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own.
Let's go. I'm a queen, I'm a boss, I'm a brat. Hella independent, I get this, I get that. Shout out to the girls from the burp to the trap. I don't need a man for shit, put myself on the map. Oh, and they thought I was done. I ain't even hit my peak and I'm still on the run. I'm like Lolo on the laps, how I'm running the track. Only time I see an L's in a luxury tax. And my whole team when they post a pic just because they're like, oh, she chillin'. $1,000,000 deals and my lipstick still it. I need acrylic nails, I don't need no credit. So witty gon' glow, so witty gon' shine. Circle full of tens, I don't see no nines. My name on they lips, my name on they mind. How I take it from the block to the Hollywood sign.
All of the kings had their queens on the throne. We would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your
Yeah.
TSWGGG. She's got her boot, she smashes his face into the ground, She throws the glass at his face and it cuts him. Just on top of all of the torture, after all the shit she did to that rod up that cunt's ass. After all the shit she did to you, are you fucking kidding me? This bitch goes fucking ham. And she likes it. Bam, bitch. 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 Guess what? Shit's about to get real. And yeah, get your panties in a fucking twist about this. Women are fucking evil. Men are evil too, but there are some fucking things that women will do and go the extra mile for that come. She's got her boot, she smashes his face into the ground. Guess sexy time is the best way to do it. Like, bitch, come on. Like, bitch, come on. Princess Fuckface, is a fucking cunt. Like, bitch, and she likes it. Bam, bitch. 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 Guess what? Shit's about to get real. This is the way that you beg me to fuck you. Beg me to fuck you. Guess sexy time is the best way to do it. Like, bitch, come on. Like, bitch, come on. Princess Fuckface, is a fucking cunt. Like, bitch, and she likes it. Bam, bitch. 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 Guess what? I'm the motherfucking shit. Come. Because they want his bodily fluids. That's I guess sexy time is the best way to do it. Special hero juices. TSWGGG.
Okay, I can't highlight the chat during this, so I could probably read it. I'm gonna read the chat right now. So Master Panda says, or asks, how many boyfriends do y'all think Taylor Swift has had? Over 1,000? Probably a fair number, maybe a little less, but maybe a little more. Give or take a couple hundred. That KSS says, the rapper gave me my wrench back. I think it was for my birthday. Happy birthday, my dog. Robert says I could iron my shirts on her ass. Well, good for you. You should be doing that and watching my streams and harassing. Oh wait, never mind. I can't get it. Never mind. Okay, it says I say Taylor Swift has no butt. That was just that she had it. Okay, so I'm in the chat with the link for Beast and Rory Drake on my comic. All right. Massive Panda says can't fill their tanks without almost collapsing the entire gas station. Why did America give them the right to vote? Good question. Java says intros are for people with watchers that turn up late. You don't have any watchers. Well, joke's on you because I got 11 people watching here and I have a couple on BitChute. That's right. I'll talk about that in a second. By the way, Can't, actually, I'll answer that question after the song's over, Can't. What mod timed out a last minute on Raptors? It was Perth Comics because he said it. So Perth Comics was going to time me out. So I'll let you do with that information as you will. But Java says intros for people that tune in late. I don't have any watchers. You know what's funny is that I am now streaming on BitChute. Yes, I have the BitChute running right now in the back, and I am now live streaming. This is my first live stream on BitChute. I'm also live streaming on Rumble as well, my usual secondary spot. So I'm playing around with other platforms to get more reach, and this is going to be interesting because on Saturday, let me just take this comment away because he's not worthy. Oh wait, let me just address one more comment that was mentioned here, and it was, where is it? It was right over here, not that one. Well, I guess I can't. I guess I lost it somewhere. Who knows? Anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, I am live streaming on Rumble and BitChute. First time on BitChute, I'm live streaming. I'm going to be doing the Road Warrior Drake Halloween Sleepathon this Saturday. Last year's Sleepathon was a bit of a disaster. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So I'm talking to some people. I won't mention who yet because I don't want to get anybody's hopes up yet. But this person said he would be there for the stream. And a little thing happened because I uploaded one of the movies that I'm going to be showing on the Sleepathon, and YouTube blocked the video. So that means there's a slightly good chance that if I do that stream here, I get blocked. So instead, I'm thinking about live streaming on Rumble and BitChute, and then leaving a separate live stream running on YouTube to notify people to go there to avoid. My audio is horrible, and this song is too loud. What's it? You should be celebrating that, because that means you don't get to hear my voice. Damn, you're never easy to please. That's why I don't please you. That's why I just rather just have you feel miserable. Hail my artist Felsbug, my fellow artist. He says, hail Alasmat and the chat. Yes, it was Perth Comics to time me out. Absolutely. So you better believe that, well, like I said, do with that information as you will. Beagle Rider says, hey, Alasmat. Hey, you doing, Beagle Rider? Welcome. This is the first time in the chat I see. Welcome to the chat. I hope you stay here. Hope you hang out. Hope we're having fun here. We're just going to enjoy the content, and you are part of the content, Beagle Rider, because you're in the chat, and this stream is nothing without the chat. So we're hanging here, having fun. But yeah, this Saturday is the Halloween Sleepathon, and my guest, who's the guest panelist, he's got the energy, and he's on fire for it, but I'm going to have to be either creative with the audio for the movie that I uploaded, or live stream it instead on Rumble and BitChute. So I'm just letting you guys know right now, if you can, sign up for Rumble or BitChute. I guess preferably Rumble, because the Rumble chat does show up on the, well, does it? I think it does. It's supposed to anyway. I believe it is. Yeah, I don't know about the BitChute chat. I don't know if the BitChute will show up on here. But I will find a way to highlight it, though. I may even have to give myself a little time to kind of figure out the whole OBS thing, so that I can have the chat showing while I'm playing the movie. But let me just give you guys a little what do you call it? Sneak peek. Let me just find a good clip to show, And I gotta remember that this could potentially result in. I gotta talk over it because if I talk over it or at least don't play the audio, then the YouTube algorithm won't catch it. So let me just show you a little bit of the stream, the video that I'm going to be showing. One of the two movies. Share screen. And there we go. Okay. So I have the audio muted because I want to risk a little bit of a copyright, but he's going to be sleeping to the monster that challenged the world. And yes, the monster itself appears in the sleepathon, courtesy of some AI footage. Yes, I dabbled with 2D animation plus AI, so it's a little bit of creative animation going on in this thing on Saturday. So between the guest panelists and this, it's going to be fun. So if you like the Halloween festivities and you're like me and you're just a big kid, I'm trying to pitch, Carol. Stop it. I'm trying to pitch. I'm important here. But yes, so this is what I'm planning for Saturday for the Halloween sleepathon. No, they're not coming back. I'm not bringing them back on for this. They tanked it last year, so we're doing it. I already talked to the person. This person, he's definitely going to be there. It'll be a lot better. And if it's not good, this will be the last sleepathon that I do. This will be the last one if it's not good. So we're going to see how this one goes. I have faith it'll be good. I have absolute faith it'll be good, but we're going to see. I just got to figure out. Hey, Suzanne, how you doing? Glad to see you, Suzanne. Welcome in the chat. Hail, Suzanne. Billy Powermax. Good to see you, my friend. But yeah, I got to figure out if I'm going to re-upload the audio and hide the audio bit, which kind of defeats the purpose a little bit of the because I added some stuff on it as well. So like I said, I'll either like do the echo cancellation so that it diminishes the stereo surround of the video, or I'm gonna have to just, like I said, be creative and run a StreamYard to my YouTube, telling people to go to my Rumble and BitChute with the links in the chat for that, and then live stream the whole thing there, so that way I can escape the algorithm and not get a block during the live stream, because that happened during the first sleepathon, and I had to do it 2 nights of the sleepathon to show the second movie. So since I have these platforms, I'm going to use them, but I'm going to encourage people to kind of go to the Rumble, but I will have a separate video, a stream running on YouTube to notify people to go there. So a little bit of creativity that I'm going to be working on there. So just bear with me as I figure this gangsta shit out. Speaking of gangsta shit, that's artwork from our good friend Bill Wray, who's our spotlight artist today. Bill Wray, who went from Mad Magazine to Ren and Stimpy. He was an artist for Mad Magazine, including 2 of his more nominal works, Monroe, and he was also the artist for Mike Mignola's Hellboy Jr., which I believe he co-created. We'll go into that in a bit. And then he went from there to animate for Ren and Stimpy. So he has quite a very diverse of art style, career, if you will. Let me get away from this because of the big titty thing there. But thanks to our good friends over at Lambic.net, Lambic.net. Yeah, so we got our information from this website here, so give them check them out. You have an opportunity to look up some of your favorite creators on this site. Creators like people that don't stream on YouTube. A lot of these creators, you're not going to find them on YouTube stream. So unfortunately, those of us that have been streaming, we've kind of tainted our brand a bit. By the way, if you like that I'm entertaining you and you like what I'm giving you, there's my Cash App. If you're too lazy to log onto your PayPal to tip me, you can go on your Cash App. My Cash App ID is Alazmat Films. Yes, feel free to Cash App me there. 10, 5, $1, 2 cents. I don't care, whatever. Anything below that will be tax free, so it's okay. Wait, Beagle Rider says you're barking up the wrong tree here, Alazmat. Let's just say you're not my type, honey. What does that even mean? What are you talking about? Why are you accosting me live on stream? I can get you for that. I can totally get you for that. Massive Panda says, I can totally see the Ren and Stimpy look at it, especially in that character to the right. So that was from, where's that from? That was from Big Blown Baby number 4. This is from, I believe, was it Dark Horse or IDW that did this? We're going to find out. That was, I think that was Dark Horse. We're gonna look into that. We're gonna look into that right now. But as far as early influences, he grew up reading fiction from the likes of Ray Roberts, Dean Cornwell, Nikolai Fechin. These are painters, actually. He was very influenced by painters, which makes sense. I mean, I myself was influenced by Bob Ross. Oh yeah, this is Dark Horse. Okay, so this is from Big Blown Baby from Dark Horse Comics. And yeah, you can see like the George Liquor. You guys remember George Liquor from Ren and Stimpy? You can kind of see the influence somewhere from here. This came out around the same time as Ren and Stimpy, so he was probably doing those concurrently. But he was influenced by a lot of painters, including, as I mentioned, Dean Cornwell, Edgar Allan Poe, Bob Clampett. Bob Clampett was an animator for Warner Brothers for the Bugs Bunny cartoon, as well as Chuck Jones, Tex Avery, Hanna-Barbera. So the legends. He was influenced by the legends. Frank Frazetta, Jack Kirby, Hank Ketchum, Harvey Kurtzman, Wally Wood. So needless to say, he was influenced by legends, and you can see the diversity in his art style here. But of course, we were looking at some of the more outlandish stuff that he's known for. Oh, wait. That's what you were focused on? Are you serious? Of all the things in that panel, you were focusing on that? It was starting Link, but Jabba derailed it with his degeneracy. And you encouraged it. Yeah, you did, Link. You encouraged it. I'm blaming you for this shit. Now, Kaya says, I know you're the king of the slums, but we need to talk because I don't remember Luis Guzman having anything to do with Road Warrior Vic Jr. He doesn't even exist. Where do you come up with this fictional, legendary, apocryphal slander? It's totally not necessary at all. Like, why do you do that? Was any of that necessary at all? I don't understand. I'm here to bring you guys some talent, some content, some fun entertainment, and you're bringing such insanity in the chat. Helmet, I'm sorry, it's Helmut. I was corrected by an error the other day. It's like, no, it's Helmut. It's Helmut. Even though he had 3 years to correct me, but he didn't. Because he was too busy finding Kyle. He couldn't find Kyle. But he says, I want Elasmat to sing the Monster Mash this Saturday. No, you don't want me to sing anything. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Java says, I wasn't focusing on it. It took up the whole fucking page. You could look away, Like, you could choose not to watch this chat. You could choose. But you want to harass me. Don't think I don't know that. KSS says, last minute, Nightmare on Elm Street. Was Nancy dreaming the whole time? Well, obviously she wasn't, because there would have been a third film, which is the real second movie. Nightmare on Elm Street, the Dream Warriors, which is really the real part 2. Nobody recognizes or acknowledges Freddy's Revenge as canon. So, but for sake of keeping things clear, we'll refer to it as part 3. But yeah, obviously it was real, because then part 3 wouldn't have happened. So that's my take anyway. A lot of commotion happening here in my house. A lot of commotion. So let's go down here a little bit. This is from Metamorph Floozy from 1988. This is more industry type artwork. So, but I wanted to focus more on Monroe. My dog's a big fan. If she shuts up, I'm going to whack her real good. And I'm going to show you guys on the street. There we go. There we go. This is the price I pay, of course, for streaming alone. Because if I had somebody streaming with me, then they would take over a little bit while I handle the insanity. But no, I have to be creative in how I do it. But we look at this section here about his comics works in the 1980s. As we all know, the 80s was a decade of the alternative comics movement. We did Gary Panther last week. He was one of the pioneers of the alternative comics movement. He did work, Bill Wray did, for Twisted Tales from 1983 to 84. Let me see. Is there any of his work here? Let's look up Twisted Tales. This is some of his artwork for Twisted Tales. Bill Wray, artwork for Twisted Tales. Let's see here. Twisted Tales number 5. Oh, there's a Twisted Tales number 5 is available on eBay. Yeah, it's got that EC vibe, that EC Comics vibe to it. But I want to see which one of his. Well, we know that Twisted Tales number 5 has his stuff, so let's look at that here. This is available on eBay, but this is an example of some of his stuff, I think. Did he do the cover for this? I don't know if he did the cover for this, but that's part of his resume, his repertoire. Now, I'm gonna look at his comic Monroe. That's one of his comics that he is known for. I think I highlighted it here. It's going to be in the Lambiek page. Call it Lambiek. As a matter of fact, let's look for it right now. Let's skip the Wray and Stimpy part. Let me look for Monroe, and then after I do that, I'll go to the chat for a second to see what kind of evil you guys are saying about me. Because I know you are. I know that there's a lot of evil coming out of your mouths right now. I didn't ask for it, but I know there is. Here we go. Monroe. Oh, this is, by the way, his stuff from Mad Magazine. This is from what year? This is from 1997. So this is I would say fairly recent, but I forget some of you were born in the 2000s. So therefore, for you, the 90s is ancient history. For me, it was yesterday. I shut her up. Don't tell me what to do. I shut her up. I am not dressing as anything. Are you people even listening to what I'm saying here? Are you paying attention to what I'm offering on the stream? What makes you think I'm dressing up as anything, let alone that thing this year? Why? You guys really think little of me, don't you? KSS says, my 12-year-old nephew loves Nightmare on Elm Street series. He hates the second one. I asked him why. He said, it's gay. That's why we don't recognize it. It's not canon. So many things wrong about that. You know, we could do a stream about that. I could do a stream about that because there's so many things about why that movie was just not good. The effects were good. I like the gore in the movie, the special effects, but everything about that movie was just wrong in terms of the Freddy lore. Forget about the homoeroticism of the movie. It's just the fact that nothing in that movie really was consistent with Freddy's lore then and now. It really wasn't like it's just weird. It's just a weird movie. That chick though was hot. The one that plays his girlfriend, I forgot her name, but she's cute. She's very, very attractive. I think she did. I forgot her name. I think it's like what I don't know what her name is. I think it's Kim Myers or something. I believe that's her name. But I think she did one other movie and that was it. She didn't really have a career after that, which I guess is not a bad thing. That means that she wasn't corrupted by Hollywood standards. So I'm all for that. Who's the pack leader? The Wimpy Dogs don't respect you. Oh no, there's a lot going on here just now. So I'm in the middle of a stream and there's other activity in the house, so they reacted to it. But trust me, if I had this pole, the stick, they would shut up real fast. I can't multitask like that. I'm not the multitasker. Yeah, she took care of it while I was busy streaming. So, Lady Shadow Band did Bill Wray work on Mars Attacks? I kind of remember some art from the trading cards who looked like his art. No, I don't think he was remembered for Mars Attacks. I didn't see anywhere where it said he was remembered for that. His most famous work was the animation he did for Ren and Stimpy, and then before that was Monroe and the Mad Magazine stuff that he did in the 1990s. So that's really more or less what he's remembered for. But we're going to find out more as we travel along. 1997, I was a freshman in college. Well, whoop-de-doo, Mr. Fancy Pants. Good for you. Good for you. I'm very happy for you. I hope it got you a good career. No, we talk about our own stuff in the chat. No, you talk about you. You talk about you. You are a narcissist. You hired a creator, Jabba did. You starved him. You cheated the system. And now you're coming after my clout. Let me tell you right now, you can't have my clout. My clout's been trademarked a long time ago. You have to pay for my clout. Helmut says, see, oh, K says, Dream Warriors is clearly the gaze of them all with wheelchair Harry Potter and Steve Urkel on roids. Yes, the second Nightmares game, it breaks established rules. That's what I said earlier. Yep, it breaks the lore. It's not canonical. There's nothing about it that's canonical that can fit with the rest of the series. If you take that movie out and just go from 1 to 3 on, there is a cohesive narrative from those movies that connect each other. So they should have made Elm Street 2 a musical. What does any of this have to do with what I'm showing? As we're talking about Bill Wray. What does any of this have to do with it? Let me see. He says, Angel is more based vampire TV show than gay Twilight movies. That's James Hurley. Well, all I gotta do, James, is put a pair of fangs on, record myself, and now I will be the more basest vampire movie than Twilight. So we know how that goes. So this is artwork from Bill Wray in Mad Magazine, and now we're going to Monroe. What is Monroe? Well, according to Lambic.net, let me say it again, Lambic.net. There. See, I'm not lispy. I don't care what anybody says. So it was a strip that he did for Mad Magazine. It went from 1997. I think, is it still ongoing? I think it is. Yeah, so it debuted April 97 in Mad Magazine. It's about a teenager with 2 antenna-like hairs on his bald head. His parents are divorced. He lives with his chain-smoking mother, who is seen with a different partner in every episode. She's not even above prostitution or online cam recorder porn to do some extra money. Today she'd be doing OnlyFans. Yet at least she gets some enjoyment out of her life. Monroe is a pure loser. Nobody respects him at school. A group of bullies headed by a jerk named Dylan often mock him or beat him up. Dylan often makes jokes at Monroe's expense, which his pals invariably find funny. Their catchphrase is, therefore always, good one, Dylan. So here's a page from his Monroe strip. This is number 378, Mad Magazine 378. Is this the premiere issue of Monroe? No, this is because it premiered at Mad Magazine number 356. So this is about 20 issues in. So you can see a little bit of the early comic strip styles in this strip here. A little bit of actually, I'd say very much. There's actually the right strip here, the right panel reminds me of like Bob Clampett. Like he mentioned Bob Clampett as one of his influences. But if you guys remember the old Looney Tune cartoons, the Merry Melodies that was done by Bob Clampett, the right panel is almost similar to that style. I recognize it right there, the Bob Clampett style. KSS says, my man Wally Wood worked on the original Mars Attacks cards. Yes, it's Wally Wood for sure. Wait, what is Helmet's comment that you're laughing at? Hold on, what am I seeing in the chat? Wait, Felisa Rose is pretty hot in real life, to be honest. Sleepaway Camp, Angela, hopefully not Angela Curry. No, I think we have reason to believe Angela Curry's an actual female, as opposed to that thing at the end of Sleepaway Camp. Holy damn! People who know horror already know how that movie ends, but that ending still gets you. It's still like one of the most horrifically shocking endings in a horror film. That ending redeems that entire movie. So if it ended any other way, that movie will be forgotten in the annals of time. In the complete annals of time. Okay, let me see here. So Link wants to watch Sleepaway Camp tonight, or Return to Sleepaway. Is there a Return to Sleepaway Camp? I know there's a Sleepaway Camp 2, but is there a Return to Sleepaway Camp? I didn't know that. Well, I'll talk about milking the franchise. I remember I bought it when it came out, and it was meh. Haven't watched it alone. Oh, I haven't watched it since. I'm sorry, I read your comment wrong. I thought you were being a pussy. I'm sorry. I don't mean to read your comment wrong. I should read it correctly. So, we have a student of God sighting in the chat. How's it going, student of God? Welcome. He says beep beep. Sign into his wrong account, but it's fine. Helmut says, the one about Rich Hard? Yeah, he's totally Angela. Oh, okay. Woo! Yes. A lot of Richard C. Meyer love in this chat. So, looking at Monroe from Mad Magazine. And that was his big thing, aside from Ren and Stimpy. But he also was into painting too, as we mentioned earlier, of his influences with painters. And this is one of his paintings right here. Self-portrait from the drawing board of Bill. Bill. Wow, this is a painting. That was like a comic strip. This is actually pretty good. He actually translated comic art onto a canvas. That is actually pretty good. You know, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed by that. That's actually very good. Very, very comic-like. Extremely comic-like, for sure. Yeah, I had to do a double take with this one because it did look like a for all the world like a comic strip. But no, good job. This is actually very inspiring and creative. So I gotta tip my hat off on this one. This is well done. Definitely well done. Lord Raptor's in the chat. He says, "Damn it, I'm driving at the moment." Chat. Hail Lord Raptor. Everything good for Saturday, Lord Raptor? Just let me know. I haven't said anything official yet, but let me know that everything's good for Saturday. I'm currently working on the videos now, so word up rap, says Link. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't care. But this is his self-portrait he painted. And what is this here? What is that here? Oh, that's the next artist. Yeah, so Bill Wray's career is pretty much cut and dry. His contributions from Monroe in Mad Magazine, his paintings, and ultimately his animation in Ren and Stimpy. Let's look at that for a second. There we go. So this is he did the comic work for Dexter's Laboratory for DC Comics. How many guys in the chat? How many of you in the chat are Dexter's Lab fans? Just curious to know. Anybody here is because I haven't watched a single episode of Dexter's Laboratory. I will admit that. But I'm sure that some of you in the chat have. So very quickly, he says he was a character designer for Space Jam with Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan. He did backgrounds for TV series like Samurai Jack and The Mighty Bee. And with other artists, he did a 55-page comic story for DC Samurai Jack special. He was the writer and storyboard artist for the Woody Woodpecker Show from 1999 to 2000. And this is his also comic contributions with DC Comics with Dexter's Laboratory. John K's a messed up man. Well, yeah, I know. We don't want to listen. I hate to break it to you, James Hurley, but a lot of your favorite artists and creators are degenerates. Look, let's just okay. Let me just address this comment right now. And no, I am not for any kind of degeneracy. Well, I mean, there's some degeneracy that's acceptable as long as you keep it behind closed doors. But then there are those that are just shameful and should be called out. But I hate to break it to you, James. I guarantee you there's some creators that you absolutely love that have a pretty fucked up life, have a pretty fucked up mentality, and do some pretty fucked up things. So I don't get too worked up on whatever degeneracy they're in. I'm not saying excuse it, but all I'm saying is their artwork is their artwork and their work is their work. As long as their work ain't pushing that shit, whatever degeneracy they're in, I'm fine. Do what you want with them in real life. But as far as the work they've produced, as long as it doesn't push anything negative, I'm good. Any of that degeneracy. Massive Panda says, I don't have any of those Dexter comics, but definitely have a cow and chicken comic. That all that to me was just all based off of Ren and Stimpy. But I was surprised at how much of a following the Cow and Chicken cartoon series had. It had a big following. So that's all says Dexter is awesome. We have a Dexter fan here. Massive Panda also says, Dexter's Laboratory was an amazing book in the day. It's only a matter of time before Hollywood gets their greedy hands on the IP and lames it up. Is that what you said? It lames it up? I know what you mean. Okay, I was confused for a second. I'm like, wait, didn't they have a cartoon series on that? Like, it's not. I mean, it was a cartoon before anything else, but yeah, I see what you mean. You know, potential for them to turn it into a live action film and then they become woke. I hate the word woke, but let's just saying it for brevity's sake. As Carol Colors is throwing tables and committing acts of vandalism. Degen! Yes. Felsbeck says, I'm a Gendy Tartakovsky fan, so that includes Dexter. That includes Dexter. Yes. Oh, we have Bear in the chat. How's it going, Bear? How you doing? Welcome into the chat. Welcome to the stream. We started off a slightly bit disastrous, but we got it going. As I'm still figuring out this Talk Studio crap. This is actually my second stream on this Talk Studio thing. And I'll be doing the Road Warrior Drake Halloween Sleepathon Saturday with my special guest panelists, and other panelists will be joining as well. It should be a more exciting stream, but yeah, I gotta figure this out. So in terms of like what I'll do, well then again, maybe I'll try streaming it on YouTube. And then just like keep the Rumble and BitChute links open. Yeah, I mean, there's ways around it. There's ways around it. We can figure it out. No, listen, I get it. I mean, grooming children, absolutely, that should be a line that no one should cross. So totally, absolutely, 100%. But if we're gonna throw one guy to the wood chipper, you might as well be consistent and get ready to, look at some of your favorite creators and do the same as well. I'm just saying. So. But yeah, get him on to the wood chipper. Okay, it says, I watched Dexter's book. You read his... Oh, you watched Dexter back in 97. Okay. After work with my then girlfriend, it was usually because I was stoned and watched Cow and Chicken and Space Ghost. Here's a fun factoid. My animated series, The Road Warrior Drake Analysis, was influenced by Space Ghost back in 2019. Oh, Fiona Wolf is here. Hey, you doing, Fiona? She says, back when cartoons spawned comic book side quest. That was back when anything on TV spawned comic book side quest. There was Married with Children had a comic book series. Alf had a comic book series. So back in the 80s and late 80s and early 90s, early to mid 90s, anything that was on TV that was a hit had a comic book. Animaniacs had a comic. Tiny Toons had a comic book. What else was showing back then? I'm sure Captain Planet may have had a comic book. But yeah, anything that was a hit on TV was, you could bet there was a comic book done about it then. Invader Zim and Rocco's Modern Life should have been made into a comic series. Love them, he says. Carol Co says, grrr. I love grrr. I don't know what grrr means, but it sounds angry. Very angry. So I'm going to sing the Doom song now. Well, if we can't hear it, are you really singing it? I'm just saying. Helmut says the Alf comic book series was pretty much for adult readers. Dark humor was off the limits. Well, Dark Horse as a line was always meant to be a mature-oriented comic book company. And that's what I liked about Dark Horse, was they really introduced more mature comics to, well, not introduced, I shouldn't say that. They made it more mainstream. Because in order to get a mature comic book series outside of maybe the later Swamp Thing runs, you had to go to the underground or to the independent scene. But Dark Horse more or less put it out there in the mainstream consistently and regularly. I remember looking into things like Mobius when he was doing his comics for Dark Horse, and I never got into, I never was able to get them. It was weird when I was younger, and I collected comics sporadically. I didn't get weekly collections for financial reasons, among other things. But when I read about the Predator series and Mobius, I was like, yeah, Dark Horse is producing definitely some adult-oriented comics. I'm like, wow, this is interesting. Can't wait to read them when I'm older. I remember Alf's comic and Police Academy comic. Oh yeah, I remember because Police Academy had the cartoon series too. So they had the cartoon series as well. Remember the Police Academy cartoon? It wasn't bad. I kind of enjoyed it. Animation was pretty decent. But I think maybe I should watch it again, just relive it, because I remember watching it. I guess I watched it just for the sake of watching it, but I didn't enjoy it as much as some the other more animated cartoons that were based off live action movies. Although I think I enjoyed Police Academy more than the Beetlejuice cartoon, but I'm kind of going off the side wrecks here. I also enjoyed Eek the Cat for what it was. Had some adult themes to it. Eek the Cat was Garfield on steroids. Felt because it was a time when the comic industry was actively trying to get kids into comics. It's funny because that was long-term business thinking, to get the kids in because they are the next generation of readers, and you can get if you can get kids interested in your comics, you have fans for the next 20 to 30 years, and your business thrives at least for the next 20 to 30 years. But this obsessive, retarded mission to just focus on middle-aged men is not conducive to good business in terms of comics. So scroll on to the chat here. I see Phil Anselmo's in the chat. How you doing, Phil? I don't think I highlighted Phil Anselmo's chat. The chat's been such a thing for me for the longest time on streams, and with Talk Studio, it's made things a bit irregular because you can't highlight the chat during intros. So Massive Panda says, I'd rather honestly read these Dexter comics than anything that mainstream releases currently. This looks expressive and fun, not stiff and depressing like the current Marvel and BC. You know, it's funny you said that about the expressiveness. And you proved the point is what good is polished line work if it's not expressive? You know, if it's not expressive, then what good is it? That's one of the reasons why I'm doing these Outlier streams. A lot of these creators, one of the things that they've been consistent with is their expressiveness in their art and their characters. You know, like me, for example, with Beast and Road Warrior Drake, I try to be expressive with my characters and my illustrations and try to keep it insane, try to keep it fluid. So I totally get it about expressiveness. I had a great weekend, by the way, in the cons. Well, not cons, that's plural. At the Heroes Con in Brick, New Jersey, I sold a book. I sold some other tchotchke. Some new people that I've never met who were interested in my character gave out some flyers for my book. So people are hearing about the legend that is Road Warrior Drake. Philbeck says the G.I. Joe comic ads got so many kids into comics. Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. You know, it's funny because G.I. Joe and Transformers, to me, they were like, wow. I would see those comics and I'm like, yeah, there is definitely another adventure with those characters that I wanted to get into. And even then, I knew that comics could get away with more than TV could. So I knew there was some fucked up shit going on in the Transformer and G.I. Joe comics that I wasn't privy to. Master Panda says, agreed, it's hard to evoke and express. No, it's hard to evoke an emotion and express it, and every drawing is super stiff. If every drawing is super stiff. Yeah, that's why I don't get too caught up on the good art debate, because what a lot of these creators don't get is you got to tell a story with the art. You got to have the characters and the panels have to come to life. They have to come to life and they have to be expressive, because if not, then it's dull. It's absolutely dull. I totally 100% believe that. So, and I'm glad a lot of people are seeing that too. They're starting to figure out that these comics have to be fun looking. They have to be escapist. They have to really escape reality to be fun. KSS says the Police Academy cartoon was a weird idea. Even back then when I was a kid, I remember thinking, why not make a Porky's cartoon? A Porky's cartoon, you're at it? You're at it? Am I reading that wrong? Though Police Academy wasn't nearly as raunchy. No, the cartoon was definitely toned down from the movies. Actually, the movies got toned down after the first two. After part 3, they were very, definitely toned down. But I think I misread your comment. But when I highlight a comment on Talk Labs, I can't read it off the side chat. I have to read it on the screen. I guess I should also change the font, right? I could do that, but why would I do that? I'm not going to change the font. Maybe I should. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to make it very readable. Let's see. There we go. I think that's much better. Excuse me. One more time. Live streaming. One more time for the road. Here we go. There we go. Now I can see it clearer. While you're at, okay, good. Thanks for correcting it. So let me go ahead and read that comment by you again, so I can read it properly. Oh wait, while you're at it. Well, first you said I started reading G.I. Joe comics around issue 46. I like the cartoon, but I love the comics. Carol says he sees it all over. I'm sneezing away from the computer. And here's the thing about that, Carol. See, I can do that because I'm allowed to interrupt me, but anybody else that interrupts me is getting shot. I'm going to unalive them. I can do that. So there's rules for me, and that's great for me. I'm about to seize again, but here we go. Massive Panda says, I assume you were correct. A lot of animation errors must have been emulating the old Ren and Stimpy stuff. That's why we had so much exaggerated cool stuff in the 90s. But now, Cal Art's everywhere. Cal Arts really, really simplified the simplicity of the simple stuff. And it just looks like shit. Cal Arts is a perfect example of when style and simplicity loses form and consistency. And it turns into shit. And that, to me, that's always been a trait when it comes to what I consider to be good art is the consistency. Form and consistency, to me, is what I think would make cool art. Okay, it says my keyboard keeps omitting words. That, and I'm a hillbilly. Well, you are the king of the slums, so you should not have that be the underlier for your keyboard prowess. But once again, Carol, I am not sneezing all over my computer. I am not. It's not over the screen. I sneeze on the side. It's in the air where it belongs. It's in the air where it belongs. I don't like being shamed by you. No, my keyboard is clean as fuck. It is clean as fuck. My hands are not. Why do you assume that? Why do you assume that? What the hell's wrong with you? My nose was aimed 90 degrees from where my setup is. My mouse is dry, my keyboard is dry, my computer is dry as fuck. My nose is not, though, but I don't know what you're talking about. You're totally lying. Completely lying. I gotta do this. There we go. That was for you. My lady shut up and says, bless you 10 times. Did I sneeze 10 times? I counted 4, but maybe I did sneeze 10. I don't know. Elasma is a Spanish word. It means snot-covered screen. It's dry! My screen is dry! I sneezed away from it. You guys are totally derailing my stream. I don't like this. And then when you criticize Cal Arts, you get called a bigot. You can't make this stuff up. Oh, no, I don't mind being called whatever for criticizing Cal Arts style. Fuck that. Cal Arts is shit. But you know what's not shit, Mazepana? Hellboy Jr., which was the co-creation between Bill Wray and Mike Mignola. Lambic.net writes, in October 1997, Wray illustrated Mike Mignola's 2-issue miniseries, Hellboy Jr., a humorous junior version of Mignola's own Hellboy. The series won Mignola the Eisner Award for Best Writer/Artist Drama, 1998. Wray also wrote narratives and was assisted by Stephen DeStefano, Hilary Barta, Dave Cooper, Pat McEwen, Glenn Barr, and Kevin Nolan. This is a page from the Hellboy Jr. comic strip, 2-issue comic series. You could definitely see the Ren and Stimpy influence here in terms of the design. What's funny is how gory it is. It looks like it's very gory, but very hilarious too. This is like definitely 80s style alternative comics look to it. It is. I know you bloody, very bloody. I know. No, it's not. It's clean. It's absolutely clean. You have no proof of that. Zero. Last time, do you have the Dr. Giggles comics? There are only 2 issues. I don't. I should look at. I don't care if you don't. I'm trying to answer KSS's question, Carol. I'm trying to answer KSS's question. Okay? You're very rude. I was in the middle of answering this question, and you came at me with this. You owe KSS an apology. Dry snot on a last man screen. No, I don't have... KSS, don't listen to Carol. It's fake news. My screen is dry as heck. Lady sat up and said, I didn't sneeze 10 times. I just know you. These are preemptive blood issues. Oh, okay. She's preparing for my storm of sneezes. That does happen. It's not crusty. I don't have crust on my computer. It's clean. I take care of it. I take care of my screen. Helmut says, I won't let you near my Pogs collection with that kind of season. I don't want to go to your Pogs collection anyway. I have a self-respect. Helmut, I wouldn't go near your Pogs. I'm okay with my action figures. They're fun to consume, not little midget frisbees that you call Pogs. Michael Desjardins in the chat. He has hail in the chat. Hail Michael Desjardins. Hey. I'm rude, you heard. Yeah, you are rude. KSS is a valued member of this community, and you came in here talking over him and stepping on his feet. He's a hillbilly, but it doesn't mean you get to do that to him. You need to apologize to him. Master Panda says, let me double click the update. You can double click the update. I don't get it. I bet he was able to get those types of drawings out faster. Faster release because of the loose style. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. I wish we could get more of this in current indies. Well, Massive Panda, that's what I'm doing. I am doing that kind of like loose style. And you're right, because art that's more detailed will take longer to produce. Not 4 to 5 years longer, but it will take longer to produce. Whereas like the more simplistic, looser style will guarantee a quicker produced comic. And that doesn't mean it's a bad comic. It's just it uses that style as a choice for the story. Now imagine this. Imagine like you're home and you have had a bad day and you just want to chill. You want to forget about the ills of work, the bills that you owe that you haven't gotten your check for yet. Pretty bad day. Like you're just not good. And you come home and you say, I'm gonna just read a book. And you come out and you take out Hellboy Jr. and you're looking at this. Tell me this isn't gonna like brighten your day. That's not gonna just make you smile and say, you know what, this was fun. I forgot about my issues for the day. And you see this character just doing all kinds of violence and just slashing people. And this comic won Mike Mignola an award. Think about this one. What did he win? He won the Eisner, right? Mignola won the Eisner for this. That's insane. He won the Eisner for Best Writer / Artist Drama for this. And I already did a stream on Mignola because of that Hellboy movie that was coming out that people forgot about. I figured that was a good time to discuss Mike Mignola, but yeah, we didn't get a chance to talk about Hellboy Jr., but this is more Bill Wray stuff than anything. So, KSS says, alas, let's review Dr. Giggle. Started a new stream, call it Bloody and Slummy. Well, that's taken. Call it Bloody with Dummy. Bloody with Dummy? Who's the dummy? Why do you... I've given you a wrench. I've called you the de facto leader of the slums, and you insult me every time, KSS. You've allowed Carol Colors to groom you. I'm sorry, but you've become her puppet now. I'm going to have to talk to Dark Gift about having the slum title removed from you because you're now doing her bidding. And I'm disappointed in you. You were one of the good ones. You were one of the great ones. But now, you're subservient of this one here, Carol. She says, KSS knows I would never betray him like that. That's the only something you would do, D-boy. I see. There you go. These are the words of a groomer. You've groomed KSS, Carol. You've taken him away from the slums. You've taken KSS away from the slums. And you did it during my stream. Of all streams, you did it on my stream. Bloody with Dummy has a... No, it does not. It absolutely does not. See, look. I hear the robot voice, KSS. I hear it in you. Carol would never betray... Oh, no, it's not the robot voice. The parrot voice. Rah, Carol never betrayed me. Rah, rah, she would not betray me. Rah, she's America's sweetheart. Rah, rah. Probably want a cracker. Rah. That's... You become that, Carol. I mean, you become that KSS. See, look, Carol's trying to encourage you to sound like a parrot. You become a parrot now. See, look, last night could dress like Svengoolie for Slummy and Dummy. Slummy and Dummy, rah, Slummy and Dummy, rah, rah. You know, it could be the biggest hit on the show. It could be the biggest hit show on the YouTubes. I really am a minstrel to you, aren't I? I'm not a human being to you. I don't bleed like you do. I just run on licorice, I suppose. Massive Panda says, I love the way he drew the dude's forearms who's choking the other guy. I really dig the animation style proportions. Yeah, I do too. I'm digging it. And I don't know, Massive, did you back B Citizen Road Warrior Drake? I play with similar style expressions too. You know, um, I like the looseness of the art. I like the looseness. It's freedom. It's freedom. There's a lot of freedom in this kind of artwork. You know, here's one of my pages here. There's a lot of freedom in doing the kind of style that I do. Because like McNola, I do play around with not McNola, Wray, like Bill Wray. I do play around with style, proportion, simplicity, expressionism. A lot of expressionism. I like playing around with that. And expressionism to me makes up for the art style, and actually it becomes the art style. So don't get wrapped up if your artwork, if you're a comic artist, don't get wrapped up if your artwork doesn't look like Rob Liefeld or Jim Lee, um, those guys. If it doesn't look like that, don't get wrapped up over it. Just hone in on your consistency and expressionism, and you're gonna have something memorable. People are gonna love it and be entertained by it. It has to be entertaining at the end of the day. It has to be entertaining. Does anybody remember the Monster in My Pocket Marvel run? Those are pretty good comics. I forgot about the Monster in My Pocket stuff. Did that come up before Pokemon? I don't remember if it did or didn't, but I remember that. KSS says, "You can't take my title. I'm the king. Who do you think you are, Robespierre?" I don't know who that is, but yes, the answer is yes. Carol says, "Funny, he went with the bird voice." You be quiet. I'll go with whatever voice I want to prove a point, Carol. KSS says, "Robespierre, damn it. Why would my phone do that to me?" Your phone is trying to warn you, KSS, to become sentient again. Stop being a puppet. Become sentient. Helmut says, "He sounds like a mentally challenged version of the 1960." You be quiet, Helmut. I'm not the Penguin from the Batman series. You call me mentally challenged. A man that's into Pogs is calling me mentally challenged. These are my enemies. These are my detractors. If you guys are watching, these are the people that have it in for me. These are my detractors. Stop laughing. It's not funny, Carol. I'm being serious right now. Try being an adult here and trying to bring awareness to a growing problem in this community. I don't need you laughing at me. Oh, Massive Panda has some good news. He says he already backed B Citizen on the original campaign. He sent me a copy of Street Champion. I enjoyed it. Oh, nice. Yes, I remember. Yes. I am looking forward to B Citizen and the Ash Kid. Nice. Yes. Spread the word, Massive Panda, because expressionism, it definitely belongs in indie comics. 100%. Let's see here. Meow Row Brawl says, "Woo!" I would do it louder, but I've been yelling at Carol and now KSS for the betrayal. Well, not her betrayal, because she's already been betrayed, but KSS was my longtime partner. Now he's betrayed me, so my throat's been raspy because I'm trying to get him corrected, course correct him so he can come back to us. But I guess he's long gone now. So now I'm gonna petition to have his Slumlord title revoked, because now he's under the headship of Carol Colors, and can't have that. Can't be a king in the slums and be under Carol Colors' headship. That's an inconsistency that I will not allow. Carol says, "You didn't give your number to Dark Gift, did you?" Kaz says, he could be remotely betraying you. Oh, Dark Gift has perfected. He's perfected the art of betraying remotely. He has eyes everywhere. Dark Gift is targeting people to betray left and right. You can guarantee it that he's currently behind the scenes now looking to take away KSS's Slumlord's title. It's being taken away as we speak. As a matter of fact, don't be surprised, KSS, after this dream, you're no longer the king of the slums. It may have already happened. You may have already lost that title. Jabba says, what if it looks like Dark Gift's artwork? I don't know what to say about that. I know you're not a fan of his artwork, but he has his own style. Listen, Dark Gift has his own style, and style, to me, wins over stiffness. It wins over stiffness. So I'm totally a fan. I bought a copy of um my widow's fog is killing me. That Doc Bidoc book that he published. Damn it! What's wrong with my head? um, A Damn Dirty Shame. Yes, I'm sorry. Damn Dirty Shame. I bought that book. I haven't read it yet. I bought it at the con because I liked how it looked. I know it's not Dark Gift's artwork, but still, there's a certain style to it. And Blaylock, he's a very good, versatile artist himself. So I kind of want to support people that have their own thing, produce their own style, put it out there, and challenge this stupid mentality of there's only one art style that's allowed to prevail in comics, especially indie comics. And I'm like, no, many styles are allowed because you don't decide, the creators, you don't decide what gets to be published. The market does. At the end of the day, you answer to the market. If you're a comic creator and you've been told your book looks like shit, it's because of one or two things. Either A, it does look like shit, or B, you probably have something that the creators fear could potentially be something that could overtake the market. I say put it out there and you let the market tell you if your book deserves legacy or not. Master Panda says, when I was fresh out of college, some dude wanted to commission me and then got mad because my art didn't look like Jim Lee. I was like, well, save him $1 million and pay him to do it. Yeah, even in high school, I was like, Jim Lee's kind of overrated. I'm not a Jim Lee fan at all. The only thing about Jim Lee that I liked was the McFarlane produced Batman figure that was patterned after Jim Lee style, which actually looked good in action figure form. But in comics form, it looked kind of very rough and sketchy, not as detailed. And I was like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Jim Lee. I'm not a fan of Rob Liefeld. And look, Liefeld's no, I'm not a fan. I'm sorry, I'm not a Liefeld guy. I think of that bunch, McFarlane was definitely better as an artist, in my opinion. And even then, I wasn't the biggest McFarlane guy, but his stuff was a bit more solid than Liefeld and Lee's. So, but for no reason, those guys just got accolades, and they were like the big thing in high school when I was going. So. There must be Liam messing with your phone. That's Liam messing with KSS's phone. I guess what you're saying. So, because we know you know how to spell. I don't know what that's a reference to, so I'm gonna ignore you. I don't collect Funko Pop's helmet. Fake news. They're kaijus. And I even showed it on stream. They're kaijus. Some decently sculpted kaijus. One of them is from Ultraman. Have you even spoken to me? Don't you know I collect Godzilla stuff? Not as much as others, but I collect quite a few Godzilla figures. I'm a fan of Godzilla figures. I've always been. You don't get to judge me because I'm consistent, Helmet. But I suppose if I took a Funko design and put it on a Pog, that would be cool, right, Helmet? Let's have Funko Pogs, right? And then you'll like it. Then it'll be the next best thing, right, Helmet? How? Anyway, Carol says, Meow Rao Gror. Trying to find another victim. KS says, this art reminds me of Wallace on Gromit. Ooh, wow. You know what? You're right. Yes. The Wallace and Gromit. Yes, I remember Wallace and Gromit. And I watched that a lot back what, 20 years ago, I think it was? My son was about 2 or 3 years old when I was watching the Wallace and Gromit stuff. And I was like, man, this kicks ass. Like, the animation was solid. Nice British humor. I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. This is quality stuff. I saw 3 of the shorts, and I was like, I'm very impressed by the Wallace and Gromit stuff. It's pure art in all its aspects. Yeah, Carol campaign. Absolutely. I'm glad you outed yourself, Carol. I'm very glad you outed yourself. Yes, I want people to know about Carol campaign so they know who to block, who to target, who to ostracize and blacklist. Carol campaign, folks. The newest harassment group in this indie community. KSS says, longtime partner. Why do I have to... You're not my friend, though. You're not my friend. So what do you want me to call you? I can call you my enemy now because you already conspired to destroy me and my enterprises. We were cool at one time, but no. But it's okay because Dark Gift's already almost done with taking away your Slumlord's title. So you're going to get revoked, and you're going to be back to being just a Slumlord. Not even a Slumlord. A slummer. You're a slummer. That's gonna be your new title, Slummer. Or Slummy. Or Slumette. I don't know. Those are your three to choose from. Like guys asking, why am I streaming? Because I have nothing better to do. It's time to stop. Never. I will never stop. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you're here because now I've highlighted you. Now I have evidence, Zeitgeist, that you're here. Holy shit, I'm behind in the chat. Wait, let me go forward a little bit. Let me see. Let me go back down a little more because I am I can't take it away, KSS. I'm absolutely taking it away. No, it's done. It's done. Dark Gives is already almost done doing it. Helmet says Dark Gives is your Humpty Dumpty. There's a slump Humpty Dumpty, always sitting on that damn fence. And one day it's gonna poke him in the ass, and I'll laugh. Carol continuing with harassment says it's cute that the D word thinks that they will listen to what he says, but really all they hear is quack quack, smile at him, and say, "Oh, look at the D wordy. He looks lost." Keep it up, Carol, because you know what? At least my link is being shared. Go to Fund My Comic, got the link there, or RoadWarriorDrake.com, and that'll take you to the Second Chance campaign /storefront for Be Citizen Road Warrior Drake, which Massive Panda already backed, and quite a few people backed, and people that got their copies of Street Champion Road Warrior Drake and loved it, and can't wait for the second book. So, who's this? Telling me to vote to stream down. Bonsai Admiral Quaff. Well. Admiral D, American D word bombed my home. And we will do it again. And we will introduce you to our lingo and slang and totally gayify your language. Like we did back in World War II. Old Dirty Fan says, I thought Jim Lee drew great facial expressions, both of them. I saw what he did there. KSS says, when I laughed I was in high school, he had hair curtains. Leave me alone. So what? I'm allowed to make mistakes once in a while. I'm a human being. I bleed blood. Unlike Helmet here, who's a machine, Rob Liefeld's anatomy skills are equal to Rice's capability to stay sober. Oof. My good friend Razy. The wrong trousers, says Jabba the Cuck. Whatever that means. Okay, it says Zarkef can't take my title away. Contrary to what he says, Kelsey Shannon gave me the title. And Kelsey Shannon is no more. He's DED. He's gone. So you no longer have Kelsey Shannon to stand up with. You don't. I know you think you do, but you don't. Nice try, though. An A for effort, though. A for effort, because I applaud the effort. I applaud your ability to maintain relevancy. I really do. But it's all for naught, though, because you're just not going to have it. But we'll remember this day. Your last day as a Slum King. We'll remember it. Massive Panda says, yeah, there was definitely a lot of same face syndrome going on. I tend to see it a lot in our indie comics right now, especially in the Comicsgate sphere. A lot of the same face syndrome that's happening there. Not much expressionism in our comics. They brag about the line art, but they don't have expressionism in your work. And I'm like, well, you're not really telling the story visually. Yeah, you draw nice, but it's not telling me anything. Do it! Call Kelsey! Go ahead, do it! I dare you. As a matter of fact, after you get in touch with Kelsey, send him the link here. And we'll do IBS. For no reason, but, you know, I have no issue with Kelsey, but fuck it. You want to divide us, so I'll give you that. I'll let you divide us. Elma says, Jim Lee's Wildcats were one and the same character. That guy copied and pasted his own. Oh, shit! You know what? You reminded me. Oh, wow. You just triggered something. I got to show you guys something. I saw this on a Facebook group. Let me find it. And I think I saved it, right? Let me see. Let me go to my... I saw this, and I was like, holy shit. I was like, holy shit. And again, it just goes to show you that they treat comic books like commercial art, which is fine. I mean, it is commercial art, but they're not like masterpieces the way we know masterpieces. Where the heck is it? Let me see. I gotta find it. I thought I saved it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look at my activity on Facebook, which shouldn't be hard to find because I'm not like totally active with my likes and my comments and so forth. So I gotta see here, but let's see. So yeah, I'm looking for it right now, and as I look for it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I would show that icon where I was with Road Warrior Drake punching himself or fisting himself or doing the fists and doing like and subscribe. But let's see here. Where is it? I don't know if did I like it or here we go. Facebook activity. Can't believe I'm doing it. I thought I had saved it. I know I saved the pictures on my phone, but I don't feel like going over my phone now. I mean, I guess I could do that. I don't actually. Let me see. No, I can't do it right now. I'm gonna have to just go click on the pages or the stuff that I liked. Comments and reactions, maybe. Like and reactions. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's see here. It was in one of the comic streams. Let's see. No, not there. Not there. Yeah, it was definitely a few days ago. As I look for it. Let's see here. Okay, and I will get to the chat in a second. So I will go ahead and read the chat. All right, I don't see it here. I thought I had it here. October 10th. We're on the 24th. So this was all right, I'm gonna have to go look for it on my phone. So let me do that right now. I'll go on my phone, look at it, and then I'm gonna show you guys this thing. This is insane. Let me see. Let me go right now on my phone, on my folder. Is this it? No, that's not it. I know I saved it. Okay, wait. Did I not save it? Did I not save it? I don't think I saved it. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, I got it. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Okay. Let me go ahead and send this to my messenger. As I do that. Okay, there we go. No. Okay. And while I'm doing that, let me just read the chat for a second. Don't ever go against Dargift or ignore his chats. He'll start up his own stream and rewrite your history in the slums. Oh, he'll do that. You can guarantee it. He absolutely will do that. 100%. Because you thought you could get me, but you can't. You cannot get me. You're not allowed. Nice try, though, but you're not allowed. Okay. Now, who is the artist for this? Let me see here. Okay. Let me go ahead and check this out. Okay, here we go. Got it. Got it. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Okay, put it right there. Okay, I found it. There we go. Okay. So Eric Larson. Okay, so Eric Larson was the artist for Spider-Man, and he also was the artist for Savage Dragon, right? And somebody on Facebook found this, and I saw it. I'm like, holy shit. So on the left is the artwork for Savage Dragon, and on the right is the artwork for Spider-Man. Eric Larson recycled his own stuff. And he's not the only one that does that. A lot of the comic pros do that too. They listen, don't get worked up over conversations about 3D assets and all that shit. It's a what do you call it? A red herring. All the comic pros have either traced in their lifetime, they've used stock photos in their lifetime, or they recycle their own artwork in their lifetime. They all do that. Oh, my good friend Colin is here. He says, "Hey, lad, I'm watching as I come home from Costco. There was no D word on sale. They never sell them there. I don't know why you're looking for it, but that's kind of weird." But Old Dirty Fatty says, "Alas, Matt, that's very unlike you to be so mean towards Kelsey. Kind of disappointed. I'm not being mean towards Kelsey. It's kayfabe. I don't even know the guy. He'd probably be the nicest guy I'll ever meet. Please don't say what I say personally. It's all kayfabe." Scrolling down the chat, no beehive. Yep, there we go. Yeah. he plagiarized it. Well, he didn't plagiarize it. He just borrowed his own artwork for Savage Dragon. Eric Larson aped the whole page. Yeah, that's he did. Every panel is similar. He took his. So what I heard was he used his pencils, and then he took his pencils for Spider-Man. Which issue of Spider-Man was this? This was issue number. What issue was this? Because this was issue 27 of Savage Dragon. But I'm not sure which issue of Spider-Man he took it from. But he took the pencils that he did for Spider-Man and then re-inked it for Savage Dragon. And I remember there was a controversy in Comicsgate where Clint Helinski did the same thing with Pirate Queen, where he took artwork that he had done for another book and he repurposed it for Pirate Queen. There was that controversy. And the thing is with that is, yeah, be honest about it, but it's not like comic pros don't do it. They do that. So it's not unheard of. No, I definitely take what you say personally. I absolutely take what you say personally. Don't get me wrong, Carol. I believe you at all, 100%. I believe you when you come at me with your evil. I believe you. So trust and believe. I do take what you say personally. Your words are safe here because they're documented for legal purposes. You are absolutely taken seriously in this community here, and I won't allow it to go on any longer. Kelsey's not your friend, Casey. You think he's your friend, but he's not. He's on a pedestal, and you're not. You're not even Sun King anymore. So, what do you mean? Your Costco does what? They don't sell D words. Lady Shadowband, no. Helmet says Helmet says Savage Dragon was always the shits. I don't mind the artwork of Savage Dragon. I mean, Eric Larson's a pretty good artist. I like his artwork. And I was torn on whether or not I would buy the Savage Dragon omnibus because it wasn't a beautiful hardcover. But ultimately, I was like, Savage Dragon. There's other books I would get before Savage Dragon, like George Perez's Superman. I would get that before I get Savage Dragon. He's taking other people art too. Who? Eric Larson or Clint Helinski? Because I was mentioning both. So, but I'm not surprised if that's the case. Don't humor Carol, Lord Raptor. Don't humor her. She wants you to fail. Don't humor her. Now wait, why am I showing this? Oh yeah, because it was mentioned earlier in the chat about repurposing artwork. And it is a comic pro thing. My producer LC is here. He's here to save the day. He says, F Jabba. F Jabba. Finally, some balance in the community. There's some balance here. Where have you been, LC? Jabba's been harassing me every day for the rest of my life. You have been incognito. You need to get back and put balance back here. F Jabba every day, all day. Massive Panda says, the first several issues of Savage Dragon were solid. I would say the first 40 to 50. I really didn't mind past that. Oh, so I really didn't read past that, so I can't speak on the rest. Yeah, like I said, the artwork was pretty decent for Savage Dragon. For a 90s comic, it was very good artwork. I did like it, so. Hail the inactive. That's right, Elsie. Hail the inactive. Speaking of inactive, Carol Mrs. Dillard. So go there and harass him. We praise the inactive here. Elsie's my producer. He's definitely inactive. FCBR. Hail the inactive. Hail the inactive. Who cares? Jabba found those collies. I believe it. I believe it 100%. He definitely does do those things. It's possible. So, but yeah, going back to the artwork that inspired this little conversation here. So, Hellboy Jr. Actually, let's look at more artwork for Hellboy Jr. Before we do that, this is from. Let me just share this. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can. Can I enlarge this before? Let's see here. Okay, let's share this for a second. This is William. This is Bill Ray's Instagram account. This was he is showing some of the strips from Monroe. This is more from the Monroe comic. He says a lot of people missed it because it ran in the early 2000s and Mad was on the way down. This is true. Mad magazine was going downwards in the mid-90s. From the mid-90s on, it did experience like a downward trend. So it was slipping in popularity. So a lot of people that got their artwork shown in Mad magazine probably didn't get people seeing it because of that. but it was the most popular strip in the magazine according to editorial. I haven't so many originals, but I have this one up on Heritage. It features Rocky Horror Picture Show theme with guest appearances by Star Wars characters because they're watching a Star Wars movie. It's very low price right now, so I'm publicizing it. You might be able to get it for a song. So yeah, this is artwork that he's selling right now. This is original artwork here. Pretty good, pretty decent. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. Definitely has a little bit of Al Hirschfeld on here in terms of influence. So very good artwork. Very wonderful artwork. Let's look up some more Hellboy Jr. I like the gore, so let's see what he has shown us. We need more violence. We've seen that one. More violence and gore. Where's more Hellboy Jr.? More violence and gore. Let's see. Okay. I don't see more of the Hellboy stuff. There's a lot more of the Monroe stuff and more of his Mad Magazine comics. So, but you guys kind of get the drift of it. You guys kind of see where here's let's see, is this a Hellboy Jr.? No, I don't want you to know my location, so don't bother. Here's the Spanish website that is showing the cover. I guess they have this book for sale. Hellboy Jr. I'll translate it. Hellboy is the creation of Hellboy Jr. is the creation of Bill Wray, creator of Ren and Stimpy. Well, he didn't create Ren and Stimpy. He was the animator, but not creator. But I guess they'd be creator in the sense that he produced the animation for it. Which, yeah, I guess that's real. But Mike Mignola and his diabolical creation, with collaborations from other big artists of yesterday, today. Como no, that mismo. So, from the same Mike Mignola. You know, the artwork is a little fuzzy there, but that was his. It was 2 issues of Hellboy Jr. And for those 2 issues, Mike Mignola got the Eisner Award. Isn't it amazing? He got the Eisner for artwork that's considered simplistic and stylistic. The key is stylistic and expressionist. Helmut says, thing with Savage Dragon is that it was unoriginal as fuck, and Larson plagiarized and stole a lot of stuff from way better comics, mostly McFarlane and Eastman Letter stuff. Well, Helmut, as we just saw, he even stole from his own stuff too. He stole his own artwork and repurposed it. And it's funny because you would at least think there would be some variations, but there weren't any. Like if you go back to that 2-page spread, where is it? Right here. He didn't really change much in each panel. Like slight variations maybe in features, but it's the same. Otherwise, it's the same thing. Like the only thing he changed was the text, because obviously they were telling different stories. But he swiped an entire page and changed up the text. And he got away with it. And it took some nerds years later to say, hey, you know what? I've seen this before. Oh, yes, this was this was already in a Spider-Man comic. Wow, he actually plagiarized his own artwork for Savage Dragon. And there is websites, and I'm sure YouTube channels, dedicated to showing artists plagiarizing their own earlier stuff for newer comics. Comic pros do it. Heck, I think Joe Quesada was accused of doing that, and not just with his own artwork, but with other people's artwork too. I'm not saying he did, but that's been said about him, that he's plagiarized artwork before. It's a thing that happens in comics when it comes to deadlines and making the book, putting a book out on time. They take these steps. They will trace their stuff. They'll use 3D assets. They'll use stock photos. They do this. You know, it's up to you guys if you think that it's ethical or not. But in this case, this was his own artwork that he took and repurposed. But still, there is a question about ethics if you're going to put a book out there that has used already published artwork and you're charging people money for it. There can be something said about that, but I'll let you decide that. Gaza says, I'm happy that Lastman is not making an effort to pronounce Helmut's name properly. Now, if I can get Wiggle to read the name Seamus properly, people will understand why I am king of the slums. That has nothing, absolutely nothing, KSS, to do with the conversation I just read. Nothing. Now this does. Walls and garment style art. That does. But not what you said. I don't care. Wiggle's problem is Wiggle's problem. This is not his stream. This is my stream. And by the way, hail to the people watching on not just Rumble, but now on BitChute. I am streaming on BitChute as well. If you're watching this on BitChute, hail. And I've seen that there's like a couple people watching on BitChute, so we're getting people there. It'll take time to build, but BitChute has better engagement than YouTube, so I should be getting a panel there soon. Not a panel, a good viewer base there soon. But that will take time, of course, as my throat is raspy and bleeding internally from all the yelling that I've been doing. Because I can't be allowed to share. I can't be allowed to discuss the things that I like and the things that inspire me because you guys have to come at me with the harassment. It's not right. It's not right. I wish I was given better to do, but you guys have not graced me with that. But it's okay. I forgive you. Because why? I agape you. I agape all of you. Every single one of you. Okay, it says, normally I will look past Eric Larson copying his own stuff, but this is an entire page. It feels like he's pushing it a bit. My personal opinion, yeah, he's pushed it a lot. This one because you're right, this is an entire page. And it wasn't really, it wasn't like he added any variables to it. It's literally a copy of his earlier stuff. It's a complete recycle. It's a complete recycle. And I should remove the overlay for a second just for effect, so you can see exactly that I'm not just where's the styles here? Where's the design? It should be design. So let me remove this overlay for a second, so you can see right now that yeah, this is every panel has been copied. Every panel. It's insane. I saw this when I was driving home, and I was at a traffic stop, so I was on my Facebook scrolling, and that post popped up on my timeline, and I was looking, I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "Oh wow!" Like he really swiped his own stuff, a complete swipe, and nobody caught it till years later. Years later, so. But it's a good thing that they did because you know why? That gives us content to talk about. And it's always good to have content. It's always good to have that conversation. Because Lord knows when it happened in Congressgate, it was a big thing. It was a humongous thing. The swiping of pages and artwork and stuff like that and whatever. But then like, well, it's happened in League Pro, so can you really be mad that it happened? Unless it's for trying to meet a deadline. Like, if the purpose was trying to meet a deadline, I don't see any ethical or artistic reason to do it. But who am I? I'm just a guy who produced a Beast Citizen book. I don't have anywhere near the portfolio or track record in comics that Eric Larson has. So I'm just a guy who just has an opinion. I mean, yes, I produced a book. I am, by all intents and purposes, a comic book publisher, but I don't have anywhere near the track record that Eric Larson has. So I'm just a man with an opinion. Please don't take me seriously. Wiggle will never say his name right. I wish no one said your name right, Carol. I'm sad that I know your name. I'm so freaking sad that I know your name. I will never forgive myself for knowing your name properly. Anyway, massive fantasies. But the one on the right, he increased the cleavage just a tad. The one on the right, I believe, is from Spider-Man. I believe that's the because of the newsprint. So he didn't increase the cleavage on the right. He decreased it on the left. You can make that argument. He decreased. So he actually self-censored on the left. Tragic. Helmet says, show your out figure because I won't open mine. Oh, you want to see my out figure? I figured you'd ask. So Helmet is actually growing up as a man. He's starting to move away from the Pogs, his Pog obsession, and he bought NECA's Alf. And I told him about my Alf figure. So what I will do for Helmet is I will show you guys my Alf figure. There you go. This is Alf from NECA. Now, the Alf comes with the Hawaiian shirt, but I don't have more than the Hawaiian shirt because I want it to be TV show accurate. So maybe one day I'll put his shirt back on. But until then, I'm doing the I'm just doing the TV show accurate live action Alf, where he doesn't have the shirt on. But yeah, this is a dope figure. I love Alf, and I'm glad that NECA produced this. I remember as a kid, I was a big fan of the Alf figure and the TV show Alf. Let me show it with the more clearer camera. There we go. Testing 1 2. Okay, so I've been without sound, I guess, for I don't know for how long. Looks like for about a couple minutes. So let me go back a second because you guys didn't hear what I was saying before. Let me go back to. I'll start from here. Fuck it. I live for the chance to play with my dollies on the street. No. Listen to me. They're action figures, Cal. Action figures. Girls play with dollies. Men play with action figures. We consume the action figures. Men do that, Carol. Men do that. And I don't regret buying that figure because it is a very good figure. It's one of NECA's best. If you're an Alf fan, you definitely should get that figure. Let me make sure I got the right mic. Yep, I'm on the microphone too. Good. Okay. No, I fixed it. See, I'm more ahead of the chat than before. So, oh, stop it, Carol, stop it. Now you're gonna hear me yell at you now. Now I know for a fact you try to sabotage my production. 100%. You guys are sick. Why are you asking me if I'm in the bathroom? What's wrong with your heads? What's wrong with you people? Did NECA make a Willy action figure too? You mean Willy Wonka? Is that what you mean? Willy Wonka? Oh, we have an Angela Curry sighting. She says, "Hey kids in a lasmat, I'm at the airport or an airport. If you haven't watched it, go check out my appearance on Jason Bascom's stream at his channel at Unhinged Entertainment. I was there on Saturday. Your audio was crap. My audio was crap. I think the sound of me talking, Carol, upsets you. I'm convinced of that now. And it's okay because once you're like me and you come to a realization in life that you're hated for the right reasons, then you're like, it was worth it. 100% worth it, because that means that I've come through in life. I've come through in life. You should cause a scene in the airport. See, Carol Colors, Angela. I mean, yes, Carol Colors, Angela, is trying to get you jihaded at the airport. Just like she got KSS jihaded in the stream tonight and caused them to lose the Slum King title. Carol's trying to get you jihaded. But don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. Your life has more worth than that. Don't do it. Willie from you, all you fake. From Alf, you fake. There's you know how many Willies in the fiction there are, KSS? I almost thought you meant Willy Wonka. Or Free Willy. Wait, you think there's only one Willie in fiction? There's plenty of Willies. There's Willies everywhere. You want a Willie you can play with? Is that what it is? Well, I can't help you there. But who wants that? Who wants a Willie Tanner figure? So boring. You could take any you could probably take freaking the Loki figure and make him Willie, and you could have an accurate representation. There is a link to the stream that I did with Jason Bascom and Angela Curry. It was fun. Check it out and watch how I saved our society from evil. It was fun, and I performed a service. KSS says, don't listen to last man. I'm still king of the slums. No, your title's been revoked. I just got the confirmation, KSS. Dark to revoke your title. He's going to give it to TJ now. It's not TJ is the king of the slums now. So you just lost it to TJ. Take that to bed with you. Take that to bed with you. But Andrew says, I almost caused a scene. The guy just looked at the gate. If I missed him, I would have been stuck there. Oh, look who's here. Look who's back again. You were silent when my producer El Cid was here. Laza Quackbar. Aha! 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 Andrew Curry says, KSS should come on stream and defend his honor. Well, I think he has to ask Carol Colors for permission first. So if Carol Colors allows him to, then I guess he'll come on stream and defend his honor. The kid from Alpha is DED. He had mental health issues. I learned he served in the Gulf War and came home and was having mental health issues. Now he's DED. Well, if it wasn't Hollywood that got him, it was the war. It's quite a very toxic mix there. Java says that our producer El Cid is gay. That's impossible, Java. He's inactive. You can't be gay and inactive. It's impossible. I called nuts to that one because it's impossible to be both. Absolutely possible to be both. So that's not accurate in any stretch of the imagination at all. So we're almost near the 2 hour mark. We actually managed to make the 2 hours out of this. This is actually very oh, look at that. Carol has given KSS permission to not get her permission. So there you go, KSS. You got your window right there. Carol says that you have her permission to not get her permission. There you go. I didn't make this shit up, guys. This is all documented. You see it right here. 100% documented. So, anyway, I am going to have to call this a wrap in a minute because I have nothing. I have nothing. But I had plenty for the last hour and a half, close to 2 hours, and we covered a lot. So I had plenty there, including all the documents and evidence to show Carol's total hubris and avarice with what she did to this community. But once again, the Second Chance campaign, aka the storefront for Beast, Sister Road, Ori Drake on Fund My Comic, The link is in the chat, or you can just go to roadwarriordrake.com and you could go ahead and back this book. We had one backer from my stream with Jason Vasco on Saturday, so I sold more books for Street Champion Road Warrior Drake at the con. And you too can get your copy of this. The book is almost done. I keep saying it is, but I'm looking at what I have now, and I have like 10 or so pages left to draw. And then I have a complete story. So 10 pages, 10 to 15 tops, and then it's done. And then I can go ahead and start getting eyes on it. So, I mean, I may even start getting eyes on it now because I have like most of the 2/3 of the book already. Well, all of 2/3 is already done consecutively. So I can send that out and get people to look at it and then start giving me feedback based on that. So, and there's a link in the chat by KSS. There you go. It is unbelievable, Angela. Totally unbelievable. Guidance Room says he just got here, but this has been a failure of a stream. What does that mean? A failure. How? I succeeded. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I win. I'm a champion. Stop being such a jerk. I'm a champion. Guidance Room says, damn, another child actor with a terrible end. Don't let kids act. Don't let kids act. Yeah, especially around P. Diddy. Let me not go there. Let me not. Okay. Okay. Kaya says, I started typing that in my best comic book cut impression. I did it for my own personal amusement. Well, I hope you did. I hope it got you wonderful engagement with whatever it is. Jabba says, go to bed. I have work to do. I can't go to bed now. I'm a busy man. I got work I have to get done. I know that was past tense in a present statement, but I don't care. I can do that. I can definitely do that. But hopefully you enjoyed this little expose and look into the artwork of Bill Wray, the creator of Monroe, the artist behind Hellboy Jr., the co-creator of Hellboy Jr., as well as the animator for Ren and Stimpy. And we had some good, nice side conversations as a result of that. So it is early, Angela. It is absolutely early. Why do these people want me to go to bed so badly? This is sick. That's really sick and demented. No, you're tired. Your act is tired. Your harassment is tired. Everything about you is tired. I'm winning, Jabba. I'm absolutely winning. Just like my man Bill Wray here, I am completely a winner. And you can't stop that. I was calling her by her last name. Her last name is Curry. That's her last name. You don't know that, Carol. You don't know what's going to confuse her for you. It's Curry. Unless she's lying about that too. Wow, this has been a shattering day today. The truths that have been coming out of you people and the revelations that are coming out, it's really hurt my soul. All I did was to show you guys Bill Wray stuff, go over his artwork, his timeline, his accomplishments, and you really treated me terribly here. You heard what you wanted to hear. You heard what you wanted to hear. You took my accent and you appropriated it into something you think I said. And you're wrong. You're wrong. I know what I said, Carol. I know exactly what I said. I know exactly what I said. So you're wrong about that. Jabba says you have 10 people in your chat and none of them talk about what you're talking about. Except for Massive Panda. He talked about it. He did. So did KSS for a minute before he got indoctrinated by Carol. He was talking about it too. And don't forget, the other 8 and 9 that are watching, who are lurking, they're absorbing it. They're absorbing it. How do I know this? Because I met a couple of them at the con, at the C-Con last month, and they bought a copy of Street Champion Road Warrior Drake because it's a method to my madness. It's an absolute method to my madness. And I'm winning. I'm winning 100%. And the water that I'm drinking is helping my throat, and I feel much better. See? Massive Panda's my friend. He's going to buy me an iPad one day. He goes, yeah, man, I enjoyed this artwork in this episode. Massive Panda only engages in touches, so you'll play Broom Girl for him. Is this true, Massive Panda? Do you want me to play Broom Girl is that why? Is it because of Broom Girl? I need to know. I can't say that unless you tell me so. Well, there you go. I certainly appreciate Broom Girl. Well, Massive Panda, you shall have it.
Take it. I surrender.
There you go. See, I give back to the fans. I give back to the chat. Okay, it says, talk about Nightmare on Elm Street 2, A Gay Dream. No. It's not canon, so we don't have to. See? I impress. I absolutely impress. Well, on that note, I'm going to say sayonara to folks out there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of this madness. Thank you for those that didn't encourage the harassment that I was getting from this chat. I appreciate it. So, oh yeah, next week is Halloween night, Thursday the 31st. So I might stream on Wednesday. So I think next week's stream might happen Wednesday. It'll be the lead-in to the Slum stream. So I might make it horror themed. Find me a horror creator and do something with that. I think we're gonna have fun with that stream. Have it horror related and find a creator that kind of fits that. Fuck you. Fuck you. There you go, El Seed. F the chat. That's right. F the chat. Says my producer and the inactive, El Seed. F Jabba. Yes. F Jabba. Absolutely. 100% F Jabba. Andrew Curry needs more water while Kara Colors is vandalizing. Billy Primax says, you do a good job, Eliza. Well, I appreciate that. That helps my heart. Why aren't people talking about horror-related topics? You heard me talk about the Road Warrior Drink Sleepathon happening this weekend, right? Happening on Saturday. Oh yeah, I will say this too before I log off. So regarding the Road Warrior Drink Sleepathon, so I might just take a chance to stream it on YouTube, but I'm gonna have Rumble and BitChute going at the same time as well. So folks, if you guys can do me the solid, okay? Because here's what I'm gonna do. Because the reason why I say this is because the first movie might get blocked on YouTube. So if you haven't, I'm going to show it right now. Before I log off, let me just show it to you very quickly so that we're clear. Okay, so this is my Rumble, okay? Last Match Films. If you can subscribe to the Rumble and then I don't know if there's a notification button on there, but sub to my Rumble, and then if you can interact on the Rumble chat. As a matter of fact, is anybody on the Rumble chat here on the stream here? And if you can interact on the, let me lower my voice there. But let me just type something first. This doesn't see if it pops up in the stream in the stream lab. Let's see. Okay, that's me. Let me see if it pops up in Talk Studio. If it does, we're in business. But if it doesn't, then yeah, the stream section going on right now, but I muted it so it won't affect the audio. Oh, LC, ugh. Ooh. What the hell is bitch? Shoot. I'll show it to you in a second. So you know what it is. But it looks like the chat there doesn't show up. So. I'm trying to think of something there. So I may have something going. You know what? Maybe. I don't know. No, I'm thinking way ahead of myself. So anyway, it looks like my chat didn't show up on the Talk Studio lab there. So that means that anybody that types in the chat on the Rumble isn't going to show up on the stream anymore, which kind of sucks. I got to figure out a way to get the chat involved. So let me see. I'm on the BitChute right now. BitChute doesn't have a live chat though. See, I'm streaming right now on BitChute, but it doesn't have a live chat. Or does it? Let's see. I know I'm doing some theatrics here live on stream, but why not? Why not? Let's see. It doesn't have a. Yeah, it doesn't have a live chat either. So this kind of sucks. So Rumble has live chat, but BitChute doesn't, and Rumble chat doesn't show up on this Talk Lab, so I can't highlight anybody's comments on the Rumble. But there's a way to add the Rumble chat to my live stream. So yeah, there's a way. Okay, I was just showing that there is a way to add the Rumble chat to a live stream. So I'll look into that. That way, you guys can interact on the Rumble, and then the chat will show up there. So let's do that. So I'm going to do that. Just because I don't want the stream to get struck on YouTube. I don't want the stream to get copyright struck on YouTube. Currently, no. Nobody's watching on Rumble. But go to my Rumble. I'm under Last Match Films and just create an account. And then that way I will probably do the live stream there. And I'll have a special guest who may have confirmed he'll be there. So, and as far as BitChute is over here. Let me show the BitChute. Let me go click. Let me stop the share for a second, and then show the BitChute channel. Let's see here. No, I guess I can't show it here because I don't. It's on my Chrome browser. But no. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep, that's my Chrome browser. Okay. Let me show that. So that's the Chrome browser. That's the BitChute right now. This is currently now happening on BitChute. So I'm live on BitChute. Okay. Under Alasmat Films and Comics. So, but again, I don't think that doesn't have chat capability. So I've only would show it on BitChute as a backup, but it doesn't have chat engagement. So really, your chat engagement is going to be on Rumble. So just head over to Rumble, sub to my Rumble there. I'll put the link. Let me put the link in the chat now. So click on my name here. So go there. If you don't have an account, create an account. Just have it there. And then I want to try to go live there on Rumble as opposed to YouTube so that I don't have to worry about getting copyright struck or anything during the stream because that would suck if I did. So just head over there. People are still posting in it. Why are you guys posting in the chat? It says do it on post. Fernacho was no more streamer post in 2022. He had 15 people watching. One of the guys that went to the con that I was at, he has a Rumble channel and he grew his channel pretty well. So there is definite engagement possibilities on Rumble. Put your Rumble link in the chat, Dan. I just did. Let me just quickly just highlight the LC says F Fernatra. Colin says eat some chicken right now. Oh, eating some chicken. That's what you're doing. There's my Rumble link. Okay, so go there, bookmark it, create an account and sub to it. That way you can get notified. But I'm going to have like a separate stream running on the YouTube part of it just to show people that it's happening at Rumbles, just to go there. And just do it there. That way I can avoid the copyright strike. And then you guys can interact in the chat and then you'll be highlighted. So I'm going to look into adding the Rumble stream onto my Talk Studio Lab so that we can have you guys interact and be a part of it. Even if I got to go do a crash course in OBS, I'll do it. Because the chat is a lifeline of these streams, and the chat needs to be part of this Road Warrior Drake Sleepathon. Java says, your mom is live on BitChute. Well, I hope you enjoy her. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy, but go ahead. Whatever floats your boat, Java. Whatever floats your boat. Elsie says, to the Rumble-mobile. Yes, hail Rumble. To the Rumble-mobile. Nick Cade was at the con? What the fuck does that mean?